I'm not the worst one.
Yeah.
I've said something today that changed my life. I came here to drive and park my car. Yeah? So you think, and you know, it's the humble, good you ones. Yeah? Will is a lovely guy. Yeah? He's laughing already because what else we did? So I tried to drive here and I'm going to park in the spot. Someone's done the annoying drove and parked. Well, I was in the park, okay? That's mad. While I think I'm doing brother, what's going on? Will's already talking to the guy. But Will's doing so what are you going to do? The guy, let me teach you something. He goes, you're not teaching anyone anything. The guy is getting on and Will goes, yeah? Cool. Will goes to his car because he's going to go clamp the man's big. Wait, what? That's how I saw Will. Will's gonna climb in his car, bro. Next time I see Will, he's got the backway chain. And I said, now I'm the de-escalator.
Show the camera.
What's going on, people? Welcome to another episode of Expect Foolishness.
All right.
One day, the discipline will look like talent.
Ooh. I like that. One day the discipline will look like talent.
Yeah, that's cold.
That's cold. That's, yeah. One talking with gas.
That makes me think of like just sporting athletes straight away.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, that's
a lot of seasons.
He's so gifted. He's got you two dogs.
Yeah.
This maybe hours. Yeah. The Floyd is the Floyd, Ronaldo, the unseen hours, bro. And you know what?
Everything though. Even comedy, same thing.
It definitely applies, but you know when you just look, it's that sporting brilliance that makes me think. It's like on the main stage, right? World Cup final, zipping in free kicks like it's nothing. It's just that's so many reps.
I'm so glad you said that because that brings us greatly to what I need to talk about today. Because a lot of people tried to come for your boy. They tried to come for your boy for Victoria Everest, yeah? And I don't know what happens in the world of YouTube, yeah? But some people watch pods and you hear what you want to hear. Simple as that. You, man, listen to a pod and say, you're saying this. I was clear. You see that woman wronging under the jail, worse than Ginger J, she stinks, yeah? But I did say, because I'm going to talk to the man them, I did say, man them, we are the ones that choose, yeah? A woman can never get a guy.
It was about the foster care thing.
But guess what? You see when you talk about the discipline and the talent, I'm 15 years deep in fostering. I'm a specialist. Local authorities say, get me that guy because I change things for people's families. I can talk on it with confidence. This is one thing I know, I know it more than you can imagine. Like, I seriously know it. I'll go in any room, in any place. I can stand on that shit. 15 years of my experience and I've changed lives. I've changed lives. When I left, I took an award with me. Why? Because the impact I had on the young people's lives. Until your beard has been almost set alight or people thrown rocks on your car or real shit has happened with these foster kids, I've been in that. I've been in a situation until real stuff has happened. The only way to save this child's life is to get the child of the country, or you're actually waiting for this kid outside the jail. Don't tell me I've been to court. I've done the work, the unseen hours that you have a take on. I've lived it. Yeah, so you don't get to talk to me about this thing. And guess what? It's a select group. There's a thing called a Form F, yeah? And some of you won't pass the Form F to even do the job, yeah? I do the job. This is my world. This is my remit. You can't talk to me about this. I never talk like this usually, but this lets you know I am a specialist in this place. Oh, they know about me. They know if you want results, bring that you to me, bro. Why? Because it's an energy for the one society's giving up on. That's my heart. And I can't explain that. That's just who I am. And again, maybe it might be what I've gone through and stuff, but I will still try to see the good, see the light. And the special foster carers that go even higher than me, that are on a new level to me. It's a select group of people that can do this job, that don't give up on people. That's what it really is. You might not understand it, but you're not meant to understand it because it's not your world. You're listening to a pod, you can listen to that part. But we see for the real workers that are changing lives, when you bring 10, I can bring more than 100 young people, adults, that I can say I've had a significant impact on their lives. You can't talk to me about this one. That's it. You lot never hear me talk that strongly.
Well, bro,
You never hear me talk that strongly. I don't know this thing. This thing here, I know it. It's like a carpenter that says, I've been building these for years. This is my job.
and it's just to speak to the stuff that obviously people were challenging the fact that you was trying to, it seemed in their perspective, you was trying to make excuses for her based on mentioning her foster care upbringing.
Yeah.
Just giving you the space.
So when she spoke about, remember something happened and it clicked. My training clicked in. I said, oh, I've forgotten all of this. It's literally, we go through this thing called therapeutic, it's a therapeutic phosphorus, yeah? So we're the elite. We're for Ofsted, gold standard. There's not many fostering companies that are gold. You send your kids, you want an Ascent foster carer. Why? Because they're the extra mile. They will go the extra mile. If that means taking a group of kids to South Africa. You saw group of kids to Bolivia. Went to the jail to pick up the kids and brought them back to the prison, bro. This is what I'm saying in terms of like, we don't kind of live this life. And I've done it for free. I've done this work, working with, my thing is like, how can I say this? You need a group of people that are gonna keep going for a young person, no matter what. And that was my world. And so I can't apologize for the world that come from a chance after chance. This kid's burn stuff in your house, beat up your blood child. Are you gonna live with that? Is that kid still in your home? So what's the curiosity? You know what I'm saying? Mashed up everything. Like, that's what they've gone through. But guess what? They're still there saying, I still want to try. I'm not giving up on this youth. That's like foster care on another level. And I'm telling you, I work alongside those foster carers to almost hear out where the young person's coming from, because my angle is I get to see things that no one sees because I'm not a social worker. So they told me the truth. And they told me this was my experience and this foster carer is making me feel like that. Tell this foster carer to stop doing that to me. Do you see what I'm saying? I was the person in the middle, so I got to hear their side. So, and without trying to neaten it up or make it look nice. So I'm saying I've just got a different angle, which you might not have seen. Yeah. And I'm not now saying I accept all behaviors, but my message was directly to the man them, be careful, because we get to choose. That was it. I was thinking about my brothers. So someone can reach out to you and say, hey, watch my man. Brother, watch yourself, bro. Because I'm trying to look out for you anyway. I said, hey, man, them, we're the ones that get to select the woman that we get to be with forever. Make a good decision. Because she can't force you to like her. You pick more chances, a man gets to pick. I don't know what's difficult about that. I don't know what's hard to understand. But again, you lot never see me like this. Please believe I'm talking from a space of experience, specialism, and it's a part of my personality and character traits that lets me do well in this part of the world, in this thing. I stepped away from that, and I could have stepped away years ago. Now look how many times you told me.
No, bro.
I could have stepped away. I promised my kids, I'm not leaving this space until you leave fostering. And I have to prepare my kids to still win, and they still can flop and fail. But my kids are doing well. Most of my kids are doing well. Some, but then the majority are doing well. And that's the resilience, not me, the resilience the foster carers, the people, the group around them have done. Now, she might not have that. She might have been forgotten about, but she still made decisions that were bad decisions, and she has to live with that. And bun her immediately. Bun her. You can't put man in jail for that. You can't put charges on man them. But I'm going to talk to the source. You might not like my way of doing it, but I'm telling you now, that's how I'm going to do it. And I will not apologize.
Wait. I respect it, now.
That's it.
I think it was
Stand on your square.
which I think can sometimes be missed when it comes to podcasting. Because when we speak about perspectives, it doesn't automatically mean that you're defending it. It's just looking at a situation and we talk about stuff and we're going to analyze and understand it from different perspectives. So I think what you're more trying to do is shed light on that space in terms of what social care is like the foster system is like. It doesn't mean that because of this system, because of what's happened, we now think that what she did was excusable, because it's like, well, what she did was wrong still. Like, if you break the law, you break the law.
Don't bypass
Yeah.
accountability.
But I think
It does shine a light on another perspective on looking at people who come up in the way.
exactly that.
I don't think that's unfair to do that.
And you had to teach all my kids, they had to learn consequences. This is the consequence. I said to the kid, he kept on like running away. I said, little man, they're gonna move you. He goes, they can't move me. And this is the thing, they're so strong-headed. I told the youth, I goes, look, they're gonna move you and they're not comfortably here, you're in danger. And then he's telling me, my foster care said they're gonna move me to Liverpool, but I'm gonna get a train back. I'm gonna keep coming back by train. I said, brother, you can't sit in the toilet for that long. On that, that train, when you're like, you're trying to you're trying to tell the young people, listen, but in their head, they're right. They're so right. But listen, this is the game. This is life. We move. You lot think what you're going to think. I can't do nothing about that. But big up to you lot, though.
For real.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I want to talk about some good stuff. I want to talk about some good stuff.
Let me speak to something, though. Obviously, like my grandma passed away this weekend still.
Go on. Start again.
Yeah. No, I was just saying, it's been a up and down weekend for me. I say up and down, it's mostly down, to be honest. Like, my grandma passed away this Saturday.
Sorry to that.
Yeah, bro, it's like, dealing with grief is such a mad, it's a roller coaster.
How's that going for you?
Honestly, bro, like, because you know the ones that I'm so you lot know my characters, like, we kind of do the locked in thing.
Yeah.
This is the part of the locked in personality that meets the lock that I can't unlock the lock. Where I was like, these processes don't work for this emotion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't lock in on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just goes the way it goes. But it's like, is that reminder that of our humanity? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, because obviously we live and we've got our plans and we're doing this, we're doing that. And it was that moment where it's like, I get to the hospital and it's like, we're there. And it's like, she passed a little while, but it was still kind of there with the body there for, and it's like, we're just standing there, all of us as a family. And it was just that thing of, right, it's just this.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? It really is just this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, obviously navigating grief, I know we're staying a short weekend, it's staying a short time of doing it, but I think I've heard a few people say to me in different various ways, it's like, when the matriarch of the family passes, there's a space that gets left behind, but there's also blessings that come because of, you know what I'm saying, the crossover to the supernatural side, you know what I'm saying, the afterlife and that. And it's like, I feel like this time round, because my granddad passed, it was what's going to happen with grandma? She's now passed, and it's like, at least they're together. Do you know what I'm saying? But now I owe it to that, to really go back, do this thing properly.
Because I tried to get you to not come to work today. I tried, and I was like, Trav, you got rum punch dropping. You're not resting. What? Your missus actually done the wick. She done the call because she was thinking ahead of it. And I was like, I hear it. But then you was talking about, if you don't mind sharing, with like you and your mum, how you were talking.
Definitely. Well, it was basically, it was a thing where it's like, and I have to really shout out my mum, because the way she's built her career on hold, like, and it's not like an inactive career. The stuff that she's had on the table in terms of like declining stuff, in order to prioritize looking after my granddad and my mum in the stages of life that they've just gone through. And it's like, it was coming to the end of it in terms of her passing away now. It was that look and really see, like, wow, you really put your life on pause in this. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like
3 years, right?
It's probably longer than that, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? And I started to, you don't realize the things you do to kind of navigate what's happening. It's like, my mom was in Jamaica all the time. So my drives after shows, I just phone all the time. Sometimes I'm like back-to-back days. And there's not really much to talk about, but I'm like, there is a solitary confinement of, wow, grandma's sleeping, in it. You're just in Jamaica. You know what I mean? You can feel like you're not a part of the mix, or you're not a part. And I'm just like, different things that we all did. And there's that moment of like, when the body gets moved, right? And we're all there and we just hugged as a family. It was just like, that was a chapter that we just had been through and had to navigate together. It was a special kind of moment because we hadn't really all been in the same room for a while. And it's like, even just reflecting, I've been in a real reflective state last couple of days, and just thinking back all the avalanche of memories, And it's like, one thing I can say my grandma gave me or kept alive in me is the little boy in me was alive through her.
Okay.
Because society sees you as men, black men.
Yeah,
It does its own thing. She at no point ever lost the 5-year-old Trav. When I'd walk in, I'm 5, bro.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It's like, you know what I mean? I walk in and it's literally eyes light up as if I'm still 5 and have the presence of a cute 5-year-old. And it's like, it's mad to say it now as a man, bro, we trap. But I'm like, even when I found it, I talk different on the phone.
Yeah.
It's the youthful element, the youthful perspectives that I can create from, dream and imagine. I'm like, rah, that was you holding that together.
Yeah.
And it's like, she's gone, and I'm more celebrating her impact. Do you understand? I'm sad she's gone. Do you know what I mean? I've cried a lot this weekend. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if I'm too far from tears now. I go like, yeah, I'm like, it's one of them ones where it's like, I'm like, right. There's a lot of people feel like this about their grandma. Yeah, I'm glad she was mine.
Yeah.
So,
listen, that's amazing. Yeah, can a round of applause for Travis's grandma, man. The guys were real for it, bro. And it's mad because we get to experience. Obviously, a lot of my West Indian friends, they have grandparents. It's like my African friends, or the grandparents are just not in the country. They're not here, just not. So I don't know what that's like. Like, so I'm watching, when you talk, it's almost alien, but I know it now because my daughter has a grandparent. That's what I'm saying. So she kind of like, I'm kind of seeing, oh, that's what it's like. But I don't, it's mad. I can only hear through your scripts and stuff. Oh, that's what a grandma's done.
Because you know, it's even like when I compare upbringings and that.
Yeah.
So whilst they're my grandparents, I really have 4 parents.
Wow.
Because I grew up in the house with them. Yeah, every day. Because my mum was 21 when she had me.
Yeah.
We know how young 21 is now.
Yeah.
You can look back at 21 and be like, that's young still for.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And my dad's a few years older. So whilst they were together, they were living together. So my dad would come around the house every day.
Yeah.
But it's my grandparents' house.
Wow.
So I'm in the house with my parents. They're navigating life, doing what they gotta do. Babysitter, I'm here. So I'm at home with my grandparents.
Of course.
All the time.
Because your granddad gave you boxing and stuff. You was talking about watching those things on the radio.
Thinking cricket. My granddad would watch sports with his own radio to listen to what he wants to, the commentary he wants to hear whilst watching sports. Do you think about Undefeated watch alongs?
Yeah.
That's kind of, it's mad how it worked out, but I've had them as parents. Then they moved to Jamaica, but I was like, what, 9, 10. So by this point, the upbringing has been a 4-person job.
Wow.
So I can see, I guess my uncles say you're old school.
Yeah.
Not so much about my siblings, but it's like you got older upbringing and newer upbringing at the same time.
Of course.
So that's why it's like, well, my wiring is still very much attached to them. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's incredible.
Yeah, so that's why that bond is like, it's a whole lifetime of like everyday type relationship.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Especially at that point in your life where, you know, when you're young, you're like a sponge and you're growing, developing, and learning so much. And I see it like with my son, like how you pick up on so many things. So it makes sense that like how instrumental they must have been during those young years where you're learning from them, but you're learning from their years of experience as well. So,
Yeah, I think it was cool to watch all just learning your world.
Yeah.
Because on this journey, so I've lost a mum and you've lost both your grandparents. Yeah. On this journey of just us together.
Yeah.
Just how I'm saying, and it's been poignant moments. Like, and it's a shit. Bro. I hate and I knew it was coming because he called me. He's like, grandma's gone now. So, man, you know what I mean? But then I was like, bro, we've done this.
Done this before, yeah.
A lot. You know what I'm saying? In life, I feel like we just had these.
I've never moments that you phoned me.
Yeah.
I was at work.
Yeah.
And I remember we just like, it goes around my mum. That's past.
Yeah.
And I remember coming out of my office, like, right, let me go outside and be there. And I was like, we just was on the phone silent for like 6 minutes.
Silent. And I feel like this is what it's so mad, like, and now, like, this is what's not even the funny, stupid side is that you kind of get a new way of how to grasp. So you're like, I might call you and then we're going to go through all of it. So what's going on? Then he might get the jokes off. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like in that moment of trying to talk to man, console man. Yeah. We had a light road rage. Yeah. Light road rage. I was like, the timing of this rave is just blurry. I light roaded, but I couldn't commit to the road rage. I couldn't commit to the bit because I'm like, that's gonna be mad. Brother. Bro, midriff. Midriff too. So it was like, are you alright? I'm like, are you alright? But I was so mad. Now we're having this deadly side going crazy about what the road rage midriff thing sounds like, bro. I was thinking, raw, like, I'm so, like, honestly, like, I'm happy, I can say for you, I'm happy that you've been here for all my important moments. Like, those life-shaking moments, I'm glad that you've been immovable. Do you know what I'm saying? I pray that I can be that for you in these moments. So, as brothers, that's what we have to do for each other.
And you know what's mad is like, so obviously, like, I think I mentioned it the week before in terms of like, when I met Marlon Wayans. I had a conversation with him weirdly about grief. You know, his last special was Good Grief, and he's talking about his mum passing and stuff. I remember we had the convo, and he's basically saying like, he goes, no, he goes, when you tapping into grief, he goes, that's when it's like, he goes, that's when you're ready for sitcoms and do these different elements and do these different things. I remember thinking, that's interesting. Because he was talking about his mum, and I said, I talked about my granddad on stage as well, and da-da-da. And I realized there's a mad parallel here, family comedy, family background. Yeah. So I said to him, I was like, why should it take so long to try stand up? And he's like, oh, bro, following all my brothers and everybody, they were legends, bro. I didn't want to drop the ball and be the one to, you know what I mean? He goes, most people don't ever have to experience someone else being in their family as a comedian. So that's why I was just like, right. And I was like, oh, yeah, no, I know what it's like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I haven't experienced, I'm not trying to say it's like a Wayne's thing, but I was like, no, my mum in the UK says she's a legend over here. And he's like, he goes, Ra, so you know. And it was that weird motive thinking, I didn't expect to have a conversation. It's just it's mad. That just literally came to my mind now.
It's crazy though, because it's good in that I think, again, sometimes people can get their grasp of grief and being allowed to go through it. You know what I mean? That's what I always encourage, like, for you, bro, just, again, as locked in as you say you are and stuff, even in moments when you say, you know, now's not the time, I need that moment, take it. You see what I'm saying? That's got to be important. Like, you can have to allow yourself to grieve, allow yourself to feel all sorts of emotions. You see what I'm saying? Like,
because that's one of the things that you spoke about today. Sorry, because I was like, I think sometimes when someone goes through a situation, particularly when they're grieving, it's very tempting to be like, oh yeah, let me call them and they speak to them. But sometimes it's hard to have conversations when you're in that zone. Much as you might want to reach out to somebody and say, you know, let me talk to them and share my condolences. Sometimes you just need that space to process it. I remember, it's interesting because as much as I've dealt with death, it's always been kind of far from me. So similar to what you're saying about parents in Africa, grandparents in Africa, my grandmother passed away while it was a sad occasion. I never really had a connection with her, so I didn't feel it in that way. But when my mother-in-law passed away, that really hit me, and it was weird because I didn't know how to. It's like you don't really know how to process the emotions. I remember 1 minute we were in the UK, and it was like we had to get on a plane, man. It was like last unit, go out there, and then I remember just literally going from the airport to the hospital, like in another country.
Yeah.
Oh wow! And you just there in the room, and they're like, "I was gonna make her comfortable at this point," and just it's the feelings. And the roller coaster, it's such a weird thing. Like up until now, I still can't even really fathom it. Because I remember going back to her place afterwards, and you go to her house and they seem that someone's things are all where they have them, but it's like they're never coming back to them. And that I never experienced that before, so that really spun me. And I was like, wow, this thing is really So there's, I think the grieving process is very individual to everyone, and I think. If you are trying to console someone or support someone through that, I think just being understanding that people aren't going to deal with it in the way that you expect.
Yeah, but then I think, see, I had a good chat with your mum still, and I was like, it's crazy because she's lost her dad, and now her mum, and I said that's the last, like the last thing, not the last body blow, but I look at my dad, he's older, innit? And then both my mums are gone, and it's just my dad left. But then once they're gone, it's just me. You know what I mean? And I was like, and that's what I was connecting on, because once you lose a parent, you're very easy. You can talk about death more easily, like, because it's the sting of it. It's been there, so you can have that conversation of, so what's the plan, or like you can have more proper conversation. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And that's what, like, I just remember chatting to a mum, and I was like, raw, like, that's one of my things I'm fearing, of being alone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna go, and I don't have a parent that I can. There's no one up there or just above me that says, "Hey, this is life."
That's right.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of hard to fathom,
because you still have questions.
Yeah.
What's hard is that you become that.
Go on.
Also, you become that.
It's mad how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for your daughter,
For my daughter, yeah.
people around her age even, they'll be like,
yeah, and I can see it, like, look, bro, the other day, just even to soften the conversation a little bit, I took my daughter skating the other day. Yeah, see that? Now, you have to understand this, yeah? This is why I say kids, like, can be wired to their parents, even if they don't tell them nothing or do. My daughter's never seen me go skating. She don't know about me.
You don't know about Ted, right?
You said Shadrach, you said who's? Let me ask you, in this case, you just like... What you had to understand here, I did Laura Justy, bro, Shadrach, bro. Chinese in that.
No, like, yeah, bro, as a parent, yeah, I've grown up at roller disco, like, going there just on my vibes. Me, I could go there on my ones. Now, my daughter, as soon as she got in there, she was like, this is the best place I've ever been to. She was doing that, like, and then she's yeah, but then I didn't tell you this. So, like, she just in there, and then she's skating, and then after she's getting around, I said, don't hold the sides. Like, so she's not holding the sides, and she's moving, she's dropped bare times. But the tunes are coming on, and it's like, everyone follow. And she's hearing it, and I'm thinking, I'm sharing this moment with my child.
I don't even know.
I can't even, like, I can't express how mad this is. What are we doing here together? And then after she was like, Dad, I want to go backwards. I said, well, okay. Bro, she's in the middle. Now I'm in the middle with my child, teaching my daughter to go backwards. Bro, the whole thing, I'm in there thinking, and I even had this parenting. You have to understand of what I went through. It's all doesn't make sense. I'm in there saying, these experiences that she's having, I know I never had, but I don't know how we're doing this. You know what I mean? And on the car ride, because I said, you know, you're old enough now, I need you to hear the music Dad listens to. Yeah, I need you to, so you play
What the Davies?
down I played South P. I'm black. I played and I'm black songs. What that? Because I'm proud of my blackness. So she played Brown Skin Girl, I played Common. Bro, I started again. I was playing Wu-Tang Clan, bro. Perpendicular to the square, bro. I was trying to hit. Now I'm like, raw, like, I can't believe what's happening, but we're just talking on a different, and I'm taking it. Obviously, you've done the walk first. So I always ask you questions, saying, what do you say to the daughter, man? So I'm even every day I tell her, hey, babes, I need you to be comfortable to talk to me, man. Talk to me. I'm taking the lessons. Your child's like, I was 14. I'm taking them lessons immediately. As soon as any talk to me, babes. I don't care what it's gonna be, and I'm here for you. But yeah, it was a cool moment that I had, man. So
what do you hold back any tunes when you're looking for songs for them to hear?
No, I even played what's his name? The guy from Birmingham, the Millions.
Oh snap! Abracadabra. Wait,
Millions. I played a Millions tune, like I played Crud. I said, this is your dad. I said, this is your dad, innit? This is your dad. Like, I don't used to say these words, but this is me.
My son is deep in the playlist, bro. This guy will be requesting Scorcher, Gets, he's putting up bars, Kano,
yeah. I've gone too far. I've gone too far. But I want that confidence of
You will know tunes.
yeah, I want you to know tunes.
I'm from Islam.
No, because the culture.
Your shouts, and he's too efficient.
Because you know what it is, yeah? You just want that moment. You see that moment when you're around new kids, yeah? And it's like maybe a family setting. Tune comes on, everyone knows the tune, you don't know the tune. That's a lonely moment.
It's a lonely moment.
It's a lonely moment. I don't want my son to be the one that don't know the songs.
Especially when you go back to the family that are more gritty.
Yeah.
You're just
South
jumping
London.
up as the South London side
And
of
fam, and I know my son's. Listen,
yeah.
he's the kind of stacked against him with that accent. He ain't even got that accent, but it's like it's the type of it's not South London. Yeah. So when you pull up, they're gonna be like, "Do you know this song? I need you to know the song." Candy, you do know the song. Do the next.
Hey, no. No, your son is, you know what? Your son brought me back to Duolingo.
Serious.
Your son brought me back learning that. Back to Spanish. But his son said something to me, he goes, Uncle KG, I follow you on Duolingo, you know? I goes, really? He goes, yeah. Well, I got 66-day streak still.
He activated the competitive side.
What's up was excited and he's
Bro, he said he has a 66-day streak, but he kind of looked at me like, what are you doing? He feels sick, bro.
And here's what's that? Yeah, of course. He's already. Bro, we seen him in the room, bro. He didn't respect me at all, bro. No, he was scared and he's like, yeah, welcome. He's there.
No, but hold on though. How do you man feel about getting caught up on social media by the next gen?
Well, what's going on?
Hey, so, 1 second. Someone in the comments explains to me what 6'7" means.
Oh, no, it's a kid thing.
I don't.
It's an idiot thing that we got.
I have no idea.
Don't even try to learn it. It's just an idiot
He
thing.
hit me. I was like, what is it? He goes,
Yeah.
"That's a meme." I was like, yeah, but what meme though? Like, the way you lot say meme is not how I say meme. A meme is run the thing, and I was like, from seeing that, okay, now I get it. So,
Self-contained.
yeah, self-contained. This thing is like, nah, it's just a vibe, bro.
If you what's funny about it, yeah, I've just got a theory that they just don't want to tell us.
That's what I'm saying.
Because there's no way. They laugh. What's 6'7"? 6'7".
My son goes, he's not allowed, no one's allowed to say it in the classroom now. I'm like, why?
Yes.
What does it mean?
Oh my God, 6'7".
I watched the videos to try to understand it. So it's okay, bro.
No, because it's for kids.
They showed me the backstory of it, but it's still
It's not
extreme.
bro.
Yeah.
Bro, my daughter saw 6'7" as a sign and she started laughing on a car thing. Just said, look, 6'7", and started laughing. And I goes, nah, you need to tell me.
There's no get about none of this thing, bro. It's we're out of it, bro.
Yeah.
But when we used to have a supply teacher, we used to go, "Caw." Do it just for no reason. And then someone else would do it in class. "Caw." And they said, then teach like it meant nothing.
And they thought it was something mad.
Yeah, and then we'll just get sent out. But then it was but it was funny to us. We found it so funny.
What's the rudest thing you've ever done in a supply teacher day?
Our version of that was probably teacher goes out of the classroom and everyone's first making noise, like mad noise. And then she didn't come here, everyone was quiet.
See, my thing, I was a mad duty, you know. Saying one time I walked into a French, so imagine French is already a class that's disregarded, it's not the madness. Yeah. Walk in there, supply teacher. I walked in late, so everyone's already in. I walked in, I went, what are you man doing? It's a free period. What are you man doing? It's a free period. This teacher looked at me like, who the fuck is this child?
I got
Everybody has, in that moment, decided, yeah, it is all right.
Don't tell me they left.
No, we was just there vibing. Some men left, some men stayed. We was just there sitting, chatting.
No, see what I did this one year. To my English teacher, I can't remember her name, but I don't know where she was from, but she had a mad accent, and she goes, she's like, "Stop taking the mickey," and I goes, "I'm not taking the mickey." I don't know why.
That's
I
in the
hit
class.
the class went, bro. Bro.
Games goes.
The way she sent me out and the anger that was under her voice. Do you know, like, is it a shaking voice, bro? Oh, brother, like, there was no, and I don't know why I did it. You know, like, it's like, who said just try to be funny? It's just so funny to me. But you're an idiot.
One time we broke this teacher, black guy, covering the maths lesson. I couldn't believe how this thing played out. We just got mad, banter, getting crazy. So it just kept on being a funny day. Yeah. You know, you're young, you're laughing, you think it's dumb. So anyway, everyone's just getting mad. Next week, we look over there, and he's just there sitting in the chair like this. He started crying. It's like, good. Yeah, we was all like, rock. And you ran, shh. He's crying. Crying with, but it's not like the crash at the general something because the low, but listen, the crying built up, bro. the shoulders are supposed to be really more. We had broken this man. Then he started laughing after the cries. I couldn't believe it. I thought
he went to punch up.
I thought he's gone psycho mode.
Yeah.
Everybody. Where he started crying, he started laughing. He goes, oh, it's not because now I'm laughing, you know, because now I'm crying. You don't want to listen. I'm still thinking. I think you got it to try and hear someone. Like, you know, when you think someone's gone, get close. Then he started chatting about his journey into teaching. Get weird, bro. Then it's like,
he was
but weirdly, we was all like, you man, like, let's listen to his speech.
Him calling you like, yeah.
I was like, God, I'm back crying when you just want to teach the man, bro.
Yeah.
Nah. Wait, hold on. I got punched in the face by some youth at a school. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I got punched in the face as a student. No, it was on this teaching thing. No, on the working in a bad boy school thing. Yeah. This punch, yeah.
Wait, you got banged in the face by a teenager?
Banged in the face by a teenager.
Oh,
Clean.
Let me put some context of who KG is here. KG is so he does not have these type of things. Bro, remember the time he was at boxing match and then brothers accidentally took the seats?
Yeah.
This guy was by himself. He's like, nah, because the promoter comes up to us and he's like, you know what? These guys are taking the seats. They look like fighters. They're in the chair. Yeah. So he's like, listen, I'm giving these seats to these guys, but I got you guys over there. We go sit in the new seats. We're sitting there. KG's looking at the seats. He's like, I don't like these seats, bro. Look, we're behind the corner. I can't even see the boxing. Like, so I'm enjoying that. It was ringside, but it was in the corner now. It's him. So I look away because I'm catting to this other guy that's kind of joined us weirdly. Like we're just kind of vibing. I look away. This guy's by the queue, by the aisle with them, man. All fighters, by the way. He's there. Nah, you man. I don't like you. Someone's gonna have to move. I'm looking. I'm thinking that looks aggressive. I gotta get his back. So I go over there and I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking we could just get fucked up right here in this thing. But I'm doing it. I'm on. But he's so direct here. Yeah. Everyone's laughing about it. Oh yeah, no worries. Come in, sit down. And it's only when we sit down because I'm thinking they look like fighters. Then I'm hearing the convo going, yeah, no, because I'm fighting next Saturday, but I'm not on weight yet, man. I'm really just fighting. I'm like, oh, this is MMA. We would have got kicked in. We would have got wrapped up. But this is the problem. You know what it is, yeah? Bro, I swear to God.
It's a bit hot cheese.
Tap out. You see me, I'm a calm. I'm a actually.
No, you are.
Do you know what? Until I agitate.
I'm
calm. You see me. You actually see me.
What is on the? Wait, what's he saying? What's the problem? No, like,
Can you think about it resolve your issues?
What's that here? Is like, see how he laughs here? And you can see like his facial expression just full of joy. There's a different facial expression where he's like, he looks over in the eye and says, is there a problem? And I'm like, bro, just...
I'm not the worst one.
Yeah.
I said something today that changed my life. I came here to drive and park my car. Yeah? So you think, and you know, it's the humble, good you ones. Yeah? Will is a lovely guy. Yeah? He's laughing already because what else we did? Was I about this? Will times me by 5. So I've tried to drive here and I'm gonna park in the spot. Someone's done the annoying drove and parked. Well, I was in the park, okay. That's mad. I have done the, you know me, I'm gonna do the lean out. Brother, what's going on? While I think I'm doing brother, what's going on? Will's already talking to the guy. But Will's doing the, so what are you gonna do? The guy, let me teach you something. He goes, you're not teaching anyone anything. He goes, Will's saying, and Will started to tell him that, he goes, this space is this, and the guy is getting on, and Will goes, yeah, cool. Will goes to his car, because he's gonna go clamp the man's big.
What? Next time I saw Will, Will's got climb in his car, bro. Next time I see Will, he's got the driveway chain. And I said, now I'm the de-escalator. Imagine I'm the de-escalator. I'm de-escalator. I felt, excuse me, man. Look, man, this is unnecessary. This is unnecessary. I goes, well, please. I see the chain. Will spoke to them, man. He's got, and the guy's like, why are you in my face? Will said, look, Will's doing this one. I'm doing this one, yeah.
Right.
What's Will doing? But I was saying, this is bad, though. And in my head, I'm thinking, Will hasn't even checked if this guy's Albanian. Because that's important, bro. That's important. Now, I'm looking at his dog like, are you Albanian? You are Albanian here. Because that's important. I need to know that's important. Because they know where we are.
Is there any Albanian that?
Who's Albanian here? That's important because there's a respect base, there's a respect here that I have, and them Albanians risk it all. Yeah,
We know
I'm married. Well, our family's married to us. Some Albanians, they're on all the smoke. We're on here. Yeah, we don't give a shit. We'll still got the chain.
That's hilarious.
Listen, I'm the DS player. So listen, I'm gonna please like. He's on. He goes, don't worry. Me and this guy will talk tomorrow. I said, Will doesn't want to talk to you, bro.
combo.
It was the tiniest communication. Will made up his mind. He was like, and he's in his face. I thought I was gonna bang him. I thought, please don't touch him. Because now we got to fight. Yeah, and we're gonna win this one. Will's not small.
That's it,
Like-
bro. No, this is funny because he has a clan. Because you can't go to the council for this one.
No. You know what's funny? I should have realized. Will's got previous. Remember?
I was about to say the same thing. There was 5 men outside.
I
And
realised.
Will confidently stood in the middle of them.
Will claps cars just because Will sees a car.
Hey, shake the
The mate changed the car before. So this is what he does. This is his move. He said, yeah? All right.
And you know what?
When you're ready, come and check.
No, but you know what's so funny though? Guy got Will and Will just changed his mind about how this thing's gonna go. Will's like, I've been here. The guy goes, I've been here 33 years. It was like, I'm probably because I know it's a go. Because Will tried to do the longevity thing. I've had my studio for long. The man said, listen, I've been there 33 years. I saw you when you muted.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah? I guarantee you see my clan though.
Will made up his mind, right? So he goes, nah, I can't longevity, bro.
You nominal. Man said, I don't respect your legacy. I'll say,
before you even brought that club.
That's what he did.
That's crazy.
That's really
You
good.
said enough, not clapping your shit, bro. You're
Yo.
talking too much.
I ain't gonna lie, I need a clap. I need a clap now.
You can't
I need
do
a
that,
clap,
bro.
No, don't let me get.
No, because I see
I'm
people
good.
knowing that you're like,
I'm getting mad because I'm charging as well.
PCN.
I'll put this PCN transfer as my bank details. Run the 40. You got a few days. You can do 40. You can put that to 25.
That's crazy.
Nah, shout out, man. Nah. Wait, hold on. On Tempers, yeah? Who would you say then, if we was to rank ourselves, who would you say has got the
10th one. It is.
all of us, yeah.
I think I'm quite slow to anger. Well, I think
You could be the worst of all of
I
us.
think it's just if I'm angry, it takes. I think the problem is I feel like I'm justified in being angry, which is what scares me.
I feel like his anger is going to be like a free trade where no one.
My problem is the rationalizing thing. So if I get angry and I feel like I'm justified in being angry, even
You're not stopping it.
yeah, it's like, but I don't want to get to that place.
Okay.
So I'm sure for the most part I don't really have disputes with people. But if I feel like someone's taking liberties and
I think it's just the worst of all of
no,
us.
I'm not aggressive or nothing. So
I feel like mine is on select things.
Yeah.
There's certain areas where that's my trigger. Step on there. I'm going to give you a warning. After that, 10.
You're going to address it very
Yeah, I'm going to address but I'm going to address it at the early stage. Yo, RC, I'm that guy. I don't care how open it is. I understand what that's done to the room now. But hey, by the way, I didn't like what you said. Just not do that again.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll see. That's not mine is
Well, I remember one time I got into it with my old neighbour when I'm at my old place where I was living in Kilburn, bro. Caught me on the worst possible day, bro. So basically he's locked my car into the driveway until I'm stopping on a random one thing. And it's happened a couple times.
I just thought to him, I said, bro, don't ever do this again. As he was standing there, because I was mad, but I thought, I don't want this to escalate to more.
Yeah.
I said, don't ever do this again. And he's like, what do you mean don't? He goes, don't talk to me like that. He goes, I'm saying to you, do not ever do this again.
Yeah.
Because I've got to wait for you to get back. I'm not living like this. That's insane. Then he's like, he goes, so what then? I said, so what? This doesn't happen again. But if we see each other tomorrow, we can forget this conversation ever happened and go back to nodding heads like how we did. He was like,
Yeah.
you know, and I remember even as I said, I put myself, that's some fun. I'm gonna say, are you in a video moment? Are you in a video moment? Movie moments.
Sometimes I love those moments. So what do we do now? Bro, that's my line. Also, what do we do now? That's what you fall like. That's how I fall like.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it for like another week. But when I did, he looked at it and he laughed. He laughed. I laughed as well. I thought to myself, that bar was a madness.
Yeah.
I'm not even like angry no more.
Sometimes in the coolest moments.
One of those, I'm thinking one of those. I remember I was in secondary school and I was in the stranger rooms and I can't remember what happened. Me and this guy were having an argument.
Yeah.
And he must have grabbed me. I felt like he was kind of strong. I was trying to put his hand off and it didn't come off straight away. So I was like, okay. Then I said to him, do you know what? I mean, I closed my eyes. I said, I'm giving you 2 seconds to let go of me. 1. And I just felt, and his hand let go. And I was like, let go. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't know what I was going to do when he got to 2. But I said to myself, look, whatever happens at 2, you need to do whatever you have to do.
That's funny.
But it was bad because I remember like, I'll give you 2 seconds. And I just remember feeling that the relief. My eyes are closing as well.
No, but I did. Because he's thinking, oh shit, his eyes like it's about to get.
And I was like, no see. And I was just, now what's up? My mind, I was like,
You know that unused adrenaline kicks in you.
I think even my wife, yeah, that's where she gets, because she's ready to go. She's like, also, books is, she's ready, man. Just like, if she can get angry, just, yeah, she's ready right now. Yeah, but it's the Gary women that all like that. Yeah. So, but when I get mad in the house, she's discomfort, doesn't know what to do. Because I don't say anything. I'm so sad. Like, I think we've argued. There's been 3 super arguments. One when I was trying to sell the smart car and she felt that I was being evil to sell that to someone because of smash up. Oh, and she was taking the gospel times. Like, we know God, how can you give this car to somebody else? Let's do it. They're gonna to us. Run the sale. You know when your missus on like kind of I dressed up the car and I've said I'm giving it to somebody else. She said, everything that we've been through. I can't lie. Dude, where's the tip of you? Like she was on it. Like we had an argument like that. Then we had an argument. I would say the world doesn't work like that. I was not having it. I said, that's when I'll just be a criminal. That's the corrupt society. Yeah, I was not having it. She just wants to do everything by the book. I wasn't having it, bro. But then when we had these moments of like, if I'm never shout or starting an argument or cuss or nothing. Yeah. As soon as you heard that, all bets are off. That's when I know now you're like, because I just listen. I'm the peacemaker in the family. So yeah. That's and I can see that moment and then it's like, I've taken in there. Retreat.
I hear what you're saying.
Retreat. And then she'll now try to nice me up. That's when she'll, you know, when Vincent tried to nice you up and stuff like, because you've gone to that man. That's funny. I'm good. We can't.
yeah, when he's good as well, though.
But it's rare though. How much time do we? Because I need to go. We need to. Hey, Drake. We got Drake. Got to handle Drake.
Drake took another L to the same thing.
We're gonna do your hair.
Muzzle.
I feel like for the free people. For the free.
Yeah, what's this?
Nice. Cool.
So Drake, the lawsuit had ruled that they got no case.
You know, Drake. Hey, Drake. I think you like him, yo.
And even that line, yeah, genius. Because it's an opinion. I hear he just opinioned him to death. He probably struck a chord, and it's probably a minor. It's probably.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Everything you start to understand.
Yeah, the legal team looks around.
Did he know? Now he makes Kendrick's legend even bigger because now we're saying, did Kendrick know you were going to take this loss so bad that you might sue? And did Kendrick prepare for suing stages by writing bars that make you...
That couldn't stand up in court.
Yeah, there's no case.
bro.
Because now you think, how have you done that?
Because on one tune, you've lost the beef. Your whole vibe has changed. Your standard with the record label's different. You now had beef with your own record label.
Yeah.
You've made mad claims. You're in court. You're in a courtroom from a rap battle. You know what this reminds me of? You remember that time when Mike Tyson fought for the first title against Trevor Burbank?
Yes.
And he hit the guy, boom. And he fell down one time. He tried to rustle back to his feet. And then he fell down again.
Yes.
He tried to get back to his feet. And then he fell down again. The rapper's like, brother, it's over. It's a lot of knockdowns from one tune, Drake. You know when you just feel like, brother, fight. The fight's over. Go and drop another album. Do something else. Do something. Diss someone else. Have a new beef elsewhere.
You can't.
This one is or something.
No, because
In the atmosphere, bro.
we heard people say that he lost the black and the white way.
This man said he tried to squabble up. He got smoked. Then he told me.
Taking a piss. No, I don't like it. What they're doing here is wrong, bro. Like, I've been seeing the tweets, bro. They said the horror, bro. Like, I feel for this guy.
He's
because-
killed. His aura's been destroyed.
Mm.
Do you know when the man had aura up before where it's just like,
Gone.
I do mind saying still.
Gone. Drake
Wait,
is
it didn't have to be that way. I think he made it worse than it ever needed to be by not just like right in the storm with it. Take it all. All right, cool. Bring out another track. Summer's run again.
Mm-hmm.
Big tune. Everyone forgets about it. Move on.
You know, this is like
he actually had practice.
one time. Yeah.
Story of Adidon. The Pusha T thing.
Yeah.
That's the most ruthless diss that was probably done because it was true.
It
was
on.
the exposure of what he did, yeah? And we're never going to forget what he said, Surgical Summer. And that song is powerful. When I hear the OJ song, Jay-Z song, I think of Pusha T.
Yeah.
Drug dealing aside. Let's talk about your pride. Bro, what? He killed him. But then he just said, it never happened. He had him in blackface.
Bro,
He had a picture of him as a gollywog or
He
something.
really set the pace on Drake, and then it's just like, we'll just keep it moving because he dropped hits and he just somehow managed to smooth this thing over.
Drake done a press release. Remember, he said a press release to that.
That's right.
To the blackface thing. So because that's bad. Why did he have that picture?
Why does that exist?
Why did that picture exist? But then
We should have known when you beefed him into a press release for starters that this guy was going into documents
his first
as a way to navigate beef, bro.
his first beef and putting out a full press release and then he's crazy.
What was the Meek Mill thing?
This was
That's his first beef.
that was the first beef that made everybody think that his beefs are gonna be he's fight ready.
Yeah.
Pusha T said, "I like to fight, so can we get that done?" And it was like rotted because he didn't respond. Remember,
Oh wait, didn't someone intervene though?
he didn't. Yeah, he responded, and then because there was 2 tunes in it.
I don't remember this song.
Drake responded to the first Pusha T thing, and then after that it was you got okay.
After, especially when Pusha exposed that he had a child.
That's right.
Look, Drake done a song after that. After the press release.
The legend is that he made one that was so mad that who is it? What's the guy's name? Prince.
Yeah, to come
Prince stepped in and said, "You don't." What he said? You don't get into the cowboy. Yeah, you don't get into the pig pen. You don't fight in the pig pen or something like that. And it was just like. So apparently this track was so bad it never landed.
Now we are where we are with all this time going. Do we believe that something ever existed?
I believe a song existed, but I believe whatever Pusha T had coming next would have done a madness. Because if that's how far I'm gonna go in this first round, I've got the thing ready.
I believe whatever he released. Have you heard JT's the Cardi B?
JT.
It's the City Girls.
Oh yeah.
I believe it must have been. It was so bad that they said, "Don't bring this." I said, "Look, but what we're gonna do? We're gonna tell people this is the wickedest thing you ever heard because you leak a song like that.
That's right.
If it's that cold, leak it. It's not
I
us.
say it weren't me.
You heard Jay Prince. We released this.
That means it was terrible.
It was so bad. It was so bad. They said, "Brother, he can't come back with this." Because think about it, even when he go back,
Anyhow, he had the sort of pepper.
push it real good. I feel like it was slapped though. That's the problem. Drake quality of good on that. Still set the shooter that is.
So So this is your reply.
You never.
You dropping this today? You dropping this today? Straight away the phones are out.
Yeah, so someone was in the studio, man, especially they actually tripped one on there. They're like, bro.
Put us up. He don't fuck up the money.
But what's so funny about this year is they picked the worst opponent to ever get in a ring with.
Hip hop's Terrence Crawford, bro.
Perfect.
That's who that man is.
Perfect.
Anyway, class.
Any weight class. They and honestly, I'm telling you now, remember when we said we'll look at it after a few years have gone and say, there's one winner, yeah? Kendrick's the winner. Drake, L of a heavy level. We're gonna see what J. Cole does.
I don't think J. Cole's gonna.
He's not just gonna just be in it. No, he's just gonna exist in the game as someone that didn't go to war.
Very smart. So
That's he's gonna be and he could, and you know what? It might even work for him. If he he's not got the smart of you didn't fight. That's shit. Like, and you almost as a MC, you was kind of a coward in this moment. But we can forgive that. You got the dreads, you got the locks. We're just looking as it's iTown holistic. You not got time for that.
What's rough is that Drake had to watch Kendrick win the beef whilst in all of his music videos seeming like he didn't even really want to be in the music video. You ever see Kendrick music videos here? His face is that. Like he just beat him up, bro.
Like if anyone said, all right, Kendrick, you can go now. Stop this.
Brad, put it on and beat code. It's the breath.
He's never seen enthusiastic about any of this.
What's crazy?
It's like, I just want to get back to my album,
I feel
bro.
like this is a documentary of this one day.
There's gonna be, and you know what the best part is? You know when all the YouTubers react to the same. Remember they play the song at the same time,
right.
So they got it all synced up, and they all get to that A minor part,
And they go mad.
and they all go mad, even academics. There's no one like, oh my God. We're gonna remember where we was and the moment and how it felt, bro. Because that was fun, you know. You know their beef. When it was the best. You called me, said, Drake's just dropped another one. Dropped up, Drake's not dropped another one. Wait, I'm gonna listen to it. Kendrick just dropped. Kendrick just, bro, we've never seen.
I was driving when I first heard Not Like Us here, and just impulsively the elbows came. I was like, oh no. He's got everybody on the West Coast too.
No, but I think the Graham's was
If Not Like Us wasn't ready to bang it. Oh yeah.
That is ruthless.
That was sicko mode.
That's ruthless.
Yeah.
LeBron keep the family away. LeBron's now kept his family away.
But you know what's because that was the first tune. No, that was the final
That
one.
was it wasn't the final one. We dropped.
Nah, I feel like Meet the Grams is, remember Drake dropped and Kendrick dropped straight after.
Yeah. You're already.
Oh, yeah, just to step on.
That's right.
Yeah, I feel like it was that year.
And then he dropped Not Like Us at the end.
Yeah.
He said, hit us, dude.
right.
Because he said there's another child.
That's right.
That guy's wicked.
I know. I remember when the beef first started because the first song he did with the mad gear, the gear changes, like two different switches. I remember thinking, on first listen, I was like, oh, how's this gonna go? And then you start to let songs sink and you go, oh no, this isn't just beef. I hate him.
Yeah.
And I finally get to show the world how much.
I think that, Drake massively underestimated Kendrick. I think what he confused was his star power with his ability.
Yeah.
And it's almost like Kendrick is as good as you think you are as like writer and artist. But because he thought Kendrick wasn't really like he's like the rapper's rapper, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I think he just thought he could like crush him with size and numbers.
And he was it's
Yeah.
worst, bro.
You elevated Kendrick to like a whole
You didn't even elevate him because Drake was number one tour wise and Kendrick was 2 numbers wise. So any idea that this guy was like trumpet is just,
They were three. No, there was 3 kings, and now there's 1, and it's just me. What he told us is that Future tune. What he said across the big 3 is just me, and they all literally fell away in their own ways, and it's him standing 1. That's why he's the coldest. When 10 years time, because nostalgia is gonna be beautiful. This is gonna age beautifully, like a fine wine. And the fact that Drake is just there, and nothing he does now feels like it doesn't feel strong. Like even Nokia, I thought that was gonna still be. You know how songs last of the summer?
No,
Nokia didn't stay. Then he joined that song with Central C. Do you see how quickly they got rid of it?
it was out of there, bro.
That song was trash.
Mm-hmm. He actually doesn't. You see how people keep saying just focus on the hits. He actually is, and it's not hitting.
We need to go to Patreon and we need to talk about the NFL performance. So, let's do it. Let's go to Patreon. But I've got some, I've got some critiques. Okay, also some big ones.
All right, cool. It's long there, guys. Thank you for rocking with us. This is an interesting pod still. If you want to continue the conversation with us, we'll get over to the Patreon side of things.
Go to Westwood.
Go to Westwood. Right on.
Go to we had to go to work. We're getting to work.
Oh, hell yeah, absolutely. Listen, guys, it's the price of a coffee. Come over there. It's going to be a good one to go.